quickly. Got it for the 1st and 10 at midfield. Play action. Tannehill throws, puts touch on it. Incomplete. Looking for Brian Hartline. Hartline, who has dealt with a calf injury throughout the West Texas Roughnecks. Here's Tannehill. Out route, broken up. Looking for Hartline. Kareem Jackson playing with more confidence in now his 3rd year of the NFL. Jonathan Joseph was a big help to him last year.
Yeah, this is a poor throw by Tannehill. Really his first poor throw.
With at the end of this first half. Tannehill again knocked up in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. J.J. Watt has done it again.
And it's not as if Tannehill is 5'4". He's 6'4". But it's the finesse game of J.J. Watt here. From the other side, rather, it is number 99, though. Great job of getting up in the air. Watch Watt 3 times here in the first half.
Shotgun. Tannehill. Nice grab. It's Hartline. Hartline looking for a face mask call, and now he'll get it.
Yeah.
And they'll march down the field here after they mark off the penalty.
Yeah, that's a case where Jackson, seeing the ball, is actually reacting to the ball.
Here, under Phillips on that side of the ball. From the gun, Tannehill throws. Big hit. Hartline takes a shot. And it's Jackson again, 9-yard pickup as Hartline holds on to the football. Take a listen. On 1st down from the 11. Dolphins looking for their first offensive touchdown. Tannehill floats it towards the sideline and incomplete. Hartline was in the general area. 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins. From the gun, Tannehill pump, throw, offline, looking for Hartline. Kareem Jackson again in coverage for Houston.
Outstanding coverage by Jackson. Doesn't go for the little fake right there. Stays with the receiver, then undercuts it, looking for the pick.
He's not played in this second half. Tannehill. Deep ball. Hauled in by Hartline. In a matchup with Kareem Jackson, and Hartline wins the battle.
Beautiful throw by Tannehill, but watch the concentration. Good coverage by Jackson. But Hartline sees the ball early and can make the adjustment and then survive the collision with the ground, and Jackson coming right on top of him.
Bulakini has come on the defensive line now for the Raiders. It is 1st and 10. Good block by Long on Tollison. Reception made by Hartline. Defended on the play by Lee. Picks up 15 on the play. Spot him at the 26 of the Raiders.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's a play-action throw over to Hartline. But watch how Hartline comes back to the ball. He prevents this pass from getting intercepted. Great close on the play by the defender.
This drive started back at the 20. Big play. 14-yard run by Tannehill. A 15-yard pass to Hartline. Tannehill here. Oh, what a catch. Right in front of Lee. Hartline makes the grab at the 5. 21-yard pickup. That's a 1st down for the Miami Dolphins. 1st and goal.
Tannehill, he shows tremendous trust in Brian Hartline. This is what we call a back shoulder throw in the NFL. And you've got to put it on that back shoulder, expect your wide receiver Hartline to make a play in front of Lee. They're going after Lee, who's not the normal starter. And Lee had a hand on him, but Hartline makes a tremendous play on the ball. And right now, Tannehill's getting off to a good start, Kevin.
Nene is an extra receiver. 1st and goal at the 5. There's a block. And dropped. He had it. Was he in, though? Incomplete. Incomplete pass. Looking for Hartline with a block there by the rookie, Jonathan Martin at the right tackle.
Well, Hartline does everything right on this one. He comes back to the ball. He just doesn't hold on to it. Lee's going to strip it out at the last moment. Good throw. That time by Tannehill. Could have maybe led him a little bit away from the defender toward the pylon. But there you see the rip and the rake by Lee to get that ball out. They put him in a 3rd and 9, and this is where Tannehill can't force throws and have to find some windows to clear the line of scrimmage as he looks to get the ball down the field.
Giordano's and there is an extra defensive back. They got 5. Nene is an extra receiver. 3rd down and 9. Tannehill in what has proven to be his favorite target today. Hartline tackled on the play by Rosilio Hansen. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's over there. Rosilio Hansen now instead of Lee, but it's still going over to Brian Hartline. So they've already found who his best receiver is. He continues to drive the ball with great accuracy and velocity.
Tannehill. Hartline, that's right in front of Lee. It's close to a 1st down of 10.
Keep the defense back on their heels.
Watch how the rookie does here in pass protection. Back there with his rookie quarterback, 3rd and 9. Look at block on Mitchell. Tannehill for Hartline, who is drilled. Flag is down. Tyvon Branch was back there covering along with Rosilio.
And now he has the ball in plus territory on the Raider side of the 50-yard line. Let's see if he can turn it into points.
Bush is in the backfield. 1st and 10. He's got Hartline right in front of Hansen. It's a pickup of 12. They'll move the chains to the 32. 1st down. The first 1st down in 5 series for Miami.
Yeah, and they go back to how they began the game, getting the ball from Tannehill outside the numbers to Brian Hartline, working against Hansen on that play. It's just the timing.
Milacuti is in for Seymour on the defensive line for Oakland. 2nd down and 7.
28, go!
Good block by Lane. That held off the rush. Hartline with the catch. Boy, they are chiseling their way on the former Eagle Hansen. Down to the 20.
Football games for that culture to change.
28, go!
On 2nd down and 8. Back again. They go at Hansen. Caught by Hartline. The catch at the 35, a 14-yard pickup. On the money was Tannehill. 1st down, Miami.
Brian Hartline has been money for quarterback Ryan Tannehill. Remember, Hartline missed the entire preseason. Didn't play. And look at him today. Already 7 catches. Football thrown under pressure. Tannehill takes a lick.
5 in the secondary. Rookie Lamar Miller is in the backfield. 3rd and 5. Hartline right in front of Michael Huff across the way. The catch at the 44. Picks up 13. Another Miami 1st down.
Sometimes you know it's coming. You still can't stop it. We said at the top, Ryan Tannehill was going to be rolling out to create clean lanes to throw the ball. Look to Brian Hartline. Great catch. 2 hands, 2 feet. 1st down in front of Michael Huff. Those we're seeing from Ryan Tannehill.
Yes. Impressive. Bush back in. 2nd and 6.
Go.
Incomplete to Hartline and covered on the play by Pat Lee.
Very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted after it was tipped up. You see Hartline gets across his face. Okay, now you got to throw it out in front of him. But see, it's behind him on that back shoulder. He takes a lick. Tannehill got to get it down low and in front of Hartline. Something tells me he's going to make that catch.
You seeing any fatigue here by these teams?
Well, career high for Hartline. I've seen some fatigue for, obviously, the Raiders. Reggie Bush has had to come out of the game, and Demarius Moore has been taken in for IV due to cramps.
3rd and 6. Into the nickel. Tannehill, Hartline, 1st down. Pat Lee covering to the 30 of Oakland, gain of 10.
Well, they're just picking Pat Lee apart. Rosilio Hansen, neither can stay with Hartline. But look at the throws from Tannehill. And that's what's beating coverage as much as the route. And look at the coaching staff. they're yelling and imploring to their secondary defenders, tighten up the coverage on Hartline. Hartline is not a deep threat in the offense. He's going to catch it in front of you, not behind you.
Under a minute remaining in this first down. Well, Tannehill throws downfield intended for Hartline. Antonio Cromartie.
Well, it was great getting Brian Hartline back, guy that missed the entire preseason. He tries to lull Antonio Cromartie to sleep, and it's tough to complete balls on these two.
Third and about 3. Tannehill looking end zone. Fires. A diving attempt that is incomplete, intended for Hartline. And now the field goal unit. Miami first and 10 from the 20. Tannehill nearly intercepted. Antonio Cromartie actually had a better shot at it than Brian Hartline.
Well, you got to run your best routes against these receivers. Look, Cromartie's inside. He jams them, and you've got to finish that route. I don't like the fact that Brian Revis out of the game. You've got Kyle Wilson playing the one corner and Ellis Langston the other. A double move.
Flags down as Tannehill unloads a deep pass for Hartline. Flag there. 2 flags back in the backfield. And Antonio Cromartie is down.
Well, nice job with the hard count. It takes advantage of the offside.
Offside defense, number 94. That penalty will be declined. We had rough in the pass interference. Defense.
They'll try to stay in, but he's being rushed, and this time he does throw it away. And a flag once again, as Hartline and Cromartie were battling.
Well, they can't call that on Cromartie. I think what happens is Hartline turns upfield and he starts blocking. Well, what happens is Hartline he thinks now all of a sudden he's going to block. He starts blocking. I think he's not sure whether or not the quarterback starts running with it, so he's confused, and they get it for offensive pass interference. Kind of an unusual situation that Brian Hill with a hamstring. And Ricky Bush has been out since late first half. Tannehill just flips it aside. About a 42-yard field goal attempt for the tie. Tannehill throwing end zone. Intended for Hartline. And he's covered by Cromartie down to 27 seconds to play. Thomas to his right. And again throwing end zone and overthrows Hartline. Hartline had some space. Covered by Cromartie, so it will come down the yard line. Now Thomas in the backfield. Play action. Tannehill throwing deep down the right side, and a terrific catch is made by Brian Hartline. Well, one of the things that Rex Ryan told us about last night, we talked about Brian Hartline. He said the route that he runs is the comeback. So what do? They set him up with the comeback, and he double moves and goes right by Antonio Cromartie. An excellent throw by Ryan Tannehill. Boy, what a big...
Will be a 49-yard field goal for Carpenter. They want to get closer. And here is the pass from Tannehill overthrown. Intended for Hartline. Hear the crowd react. They wanted an interference call on Kyle Wilson. Kyle Wilson has been the target since the departure of Darrelle Revis.
Well, there's some jostling going on the sidelines. You see they're going after Hartline up top. I think that's okay. Quarterback's got to keep
to the end. But even though those two guys shifted illegally, that's up to Ryan Tannehill to straighten that stuff out.
Pushes out. Daniel Thomas is checked in at running back. Here they come in the blitz. Tannehill sidesteps it. Able to hit Hartline to the 31-yard in the air. Patrick Peterson had good coverage.
And this ball is in the air before Hartline comes out of his break. This is a dynamite throw by Tannehill. As I said, this offense in Miami kind of...
Jamel Fleming, the nickelback, made the stop after a pickup of 12.
Huge cushion on the outside. They know it's a long third down to pick up, but that's cushion that Fleming, you can't give Brian Hartline that much cushion, particularly with a quarterback that has a strong arm like Tannehill. He just zipped that out there, and before you can break on it, the ball's already complete. The decision, the worst decision Tannehill's made today, going right at Patrick Peterson and Hartline. Peterson's got him covered well. Tannehill might have been better served to look around the football field, because that is a tough play. I know it's the one.
It was good for 7 yards on first down. Ball just short of the 35. Miller stays in the game. Quick strike to Hartline. Dropped after.
In fact, you have to show up every week, and this is one of those weeks where it was difficult for him to do it, and he's come through for him.
Lane able to pick up the first down. Tannehill going deep. Hartline. There's a flag down. And let's see if it's offensive or defensive pass interference. William Gay had the coverage.
There was no question there was contact during this route that allowed Hartline to get separation. Now, whether it was against him or the defender remains to be seen. The players are moving down the field. It looks like they're going to pick the flag up.
Illegal contact. Defense number 22. Penalty is declined. First down.
Hartline put a move on Gay. Watch right here. Wow. Great move. You saw him stutter his feet, look to the sideline, and William Gay thought he was going to run the out route, and that is a sensational route and a great throw by Tannehill.
Third and goal. Well, just inside the 20-yard line. Tannehill. Hartline. Stop short of the goal line. Harris in the second half. Reggie Bush is the D-back. Game time decision to go today. Tannehill to Hartline, picking right up where he left off.
He's supposed to work for sure, and he's been able to do that. And for the most part today, he's been great.
Third down. Tannehill keeps his feet. Slings it. Hartline with a great catch. Down inside the 30.
Watch Tannehill as he steps up and avoids the rush. You see there, Schofield almost gets him down, but it was great presence of mind to step up and give Hartline a chance to make this grab, throwing that right over the top of Peterson.
Team. Bush is in the backfield with Tannehill. Play clock down inside of 5. They get it off. Tannehill lost it, incomplete. And there's a flag down and another.
This is going to be on Hartline. This is not going to go the way of the Dolphins. But to me, from from high above, this was going to go on Hartline. Right there, that's what I saw. And
yards, and after a great punt by Daffodil, Miami gets it short of their 35. Tannehill. Hartline. First down. 2001. Hartline with 157. Devon Best with 103. 2nd and 7. Tannehill shifts back to the shotgun. And here come the Cardinals. They pick up the blitz. Tip incomplete.
Back to Bill. That's Steve.
Broncos seemingly on their way to 2-2. Dolphins would like to do the same. 3rd and 7. Tannehill. Intercepted. Greg Toller, who's been all over the field. They rule him down at the 39.
Looks like Hartline at the top of your screen is going to try and come out of his break and just slip and fall down. And that leaves him nobody there except Toller. It's around for the game.
Tannehill. Hartline. Let's see how he responds. Here come the Cardinals. Tannehill, flush from the pocket. Finally throws it away.
As Tannehill drops back, really no play action, looking a defense over right away, then has to run for cover. As because of the run, that's why the interception stood.
2 big plays, and we're back to neutral. Tannehill going deep. Hartline all alone. Touchdown. Brian Hartline. My goodness.
From one end to the other. Just when the Cardinals were about to put this thing away, the Dolphins make 2 plays that do just the opposite. Hartline's going to come out and run all the way across the formation deep, and they just forget about him. He runs all the way through the center of the defense, and they just don't see it.
Bush in the backfield with Tannehill. They change the protection. Cardinals come on the all-out blitz. They run the slant. Hartline again on the receiving end. 2nd and 6. And again, adjusting the protection. Anticipating the blitz. And here they come. Tannehill. Incomplete. Trying to hit Hartline again.
And it's an old cat and mouse with Ryan Tannehill and the defensive front of the Cardinals. He keeps moving Reggie Bush from side to side to make sure he's got somebody extra protecting him to where he thinks the pressure's coming from. And on that Hartline, because of the pressure, Tannehill had to throw it so quickly he couldn't make sure of Hartline's route out of the break.
3rd and 6. Here they come again. Tannehill. Intercepted. Terry Rhodes
Issues as Arizona's had in protection. Arizona just decides they're going to send too many.
And Tannehill and Brian Hartline right now. Not a lot of in-breaking routes with Hartline, but boy, does a nice job concentrating, knowing he's going to get hit by the safety across the middle.
Cincinnati 29. Good protection to Tannehill, able to complete once again as Hartline making his second catch of the day. Manny Lawson on the tackle. Brian Hartline has been superb despite missing most of training camp with a calf injury and appendectomy back in June. In fact, Hartline could not hold down food for 12 days. Lost Zaborski lane in the backfield. Short set by Tannehill and throws on the run. It is incomplete. Intended for Hartline, covered by the left corner Terrence Newman.
Hartline was targeted 19 times last week against the Cardinals. He caught 12 of them. We talked about that franchise record, 253 yards last week, and talking to Mike Zimmer, the defensive coordinator.
A double pump and then connects with Hartline. A beautiful catch, and the flag is down.
Here allows Brian Hartline the opportunity to work down the field. You see the natural screen there. Newman can't get in there. Clemens has to come in. And where they...
Good protection. Tannehill going sideline. It has Hartline, who had been quiet. And it's a first down. Terrence Newman on the coverage. And that's a 30-yard pickup.
This is a really nice adjustment by Brian Hartline. He's going to run the comeback, and when he sees his quarterback scramble, then he takes off down the sideline. Terrence Newman's caught with his eyes in the back.
Tannehill's pass floats high and wide, but flag is down. It was intended for Brian Hartline. It will be interference on Terrence Newman.
23 defense. Lovely place in the spot of the foul. First down.
It is on Newman, the left corner.
Well, he's definitely pushing him. But watch Hartline. He's not even looking for the ball. Look at his head. He's not even looking for it. There was absolutely no reason for Terrence Newman.